Right then, so this is the commanding showcase for Arma 3, part of the new beta content that I've been trying out, and so far really enjoying. So I'm going to have a quick whiz through this. It's a fairly straightforward showcase, pretty easy mission to be honest, as long as you get to grips with managing your troops, which for the sake of this mission...
Bear, this is Bravo. Approaching southern coast of Stratus now. Over.
Copy that, Bravo. Good to hear from you. Stratus airbase and Camino have fallen. Enemy forces are advancing south towards our positions. We cannot afford to get flanked, Bravo. Take command of your squad and reinforce the village to the north.
Wilco, out.
But for anyone that hasn't played Arma at all before, this is a nice little introduction to commanding a small squad actually. It's very basic for this mission, as you'll see in a little while. It's just a case of positioning them in the right place. In the full game, and I mean you could use it in this, but in the full game there's quite complex commands you can use.
Here we go. Levine, get set for landing. We need to link up with the rest of the squad and move out ASAP.
Here we go, nice landing, pilot. That's one of the new little hummingbird helis in the beta. Very nimble little helis, lovely to fly.
Campbell, Everett, join group.
Ready.
Okay, gentlemen, quick sit rep. Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the north. Our task is to intercept them and secure Gurna. Let's go.
Cool, so we're hooked up with our squad now. There's a few more to meet up with in town. So we're going to drive this bad boy up there. That's our troop carrier.
Bear, this is Bravo. I've linked up with my squad and we're en route to the village now. Over.
Understood, Bravo. Proceed as planned. Out.
It's the first time I've driven this actually. It's a bit of a monster by the looks of it. It's I reckon you could easily get about, what, 25 people in there?
Get in that vehicle.
Copy.
So I've commanded the troops to hop in.
Ready. Standing by.
If at the end of this, by the way, if anyone watching's got questions about commanding your troops, I'll be happy to answer it in the comments. It's really straightforward stuff, especially, like I say, for this mission it's very basic.
Bravo, this is Hawkeye. I've got a visual on Op 4 movement, 1 click north of Gurna. 2 squads, around 20 or so in total, split into an advanced element and a main force. Over.
Toot toot.
Acknowledged, Hawkeye. Thanks for the intel. Keep us updated.
It's even got the mirrors, nice. So I'm going to take a little drive north up the coast, meet up with some other guys, and we're going to defend that village from an attack, basically. Now in Arma 2, vehicles were a nightmare to handle. Helis were good, vehicles were not so good. They've definitely made improvements in this, the general feel of them. But if you're going to play Arma 3 a lot, I would recommend binding your own controls to get them feeling right. I haven't really spent too much time doing that in Arma 3 yet, because I haven't had much cause for driving vehicles yet. So when I play a bit more, especially if I go into multiplayer, I'm going to get my controls sorted out. I might bind the vehicle controls to a control pad actually, so I'll use a control pad for vehicles and mouse and keyboard for troops, because then you've got obviously the analog controls. I mean, driving, steering and stuff with the keyboard and mouse is never ideal, as you can see. Makes you look like a rubbish driver. It's alright when you're playing on your own, but if you're driving people around in multiplayer, you don't look like a tool, basically. They'll just tell you to get out and let someone else drive. Right, let's do this. There's the other guys.
Join group.
Ready.
I love my character's voice in this.
Papa Bear, Bravo.
This showcase.
We've linked up with Foxtrot and Gurna. Hawkeye reports multiple contacts en route from the north. Over.
It's so over the top.
Copy. Report in once you've prepared your defenses. Over.
Roger that. Out. Okay, listen up. Op 4 are advancing on our position from the north. A group on point and a main force in support. The hill to the south is an ideal spot for overwatch. Plenty of concealment and hard cover. We'll draw them in, then give them hell. Questions? Good. Let's go.
Let's do this. Actually,
Levine,
having said that,
Campbell.
Copy. Understood.
saving game. Having said that, I was taking a piss out of his voice. It's so much better than Arma 2. If anyone's played Arma 2, is familiar with it.
Standing by.
The voice acting in that is pretty appalling. I mean, you've got to remember Arma 2 is made by Biz, which is a small Czech company. They're bigger now, they're a bigger company, but at the time, you know, really small team working on a very big game. The voice acting was pretty comical at times. It's really stilted.
Levine, Campbell, move 100 meters, front.
And sometimes just frankly, like, really badly translated and stuff from obviously scripts they've sent to people, and it's just... Well, it ruined my immersion, man.
Everett, Martinez, move up.
Understood.
So now, I'm just commanding 2 people at a time. You press the F keys to command the troops individually, to select them, and I'm just pointing where I want them to be and positioning them. So I'm just using the middle mouse button, you just click. So I've just clicked on the buildings, they'll go and take positions in those buildings. There's loads of different ways of commanding your troops. You can use the map,
Standing by.
give them specific waypoints and so on and so on. For this mission, I literally just want to pop them in a certain spot and leave them to it.
Standing by.
So for instance, these guys are number... Yeah, I'm just going to pop them, tell them to hide behind this rock.
Bennett,
Well, not behind
Taylor,
this rock.
move right.
Just put
Roger,
them in
we'll
this
go.
area as a pair. They'll use their brains. They won't just stand out in the open. If they come under fire, if they see troops, they'll take cover and get a decent position themselves.
Standing by.
But they'll stay within that area. So everyone's in position. If you can see them in their pairs. There's probably loads of different ways you can go about this and position them. That's just how I've chosen to do it. And I'm going to find myself a little spot to hide in on my own and lead from the back, as any good commander would. I've got a good scope on this rifle, so I've got the guys further in the village, 2 guys up on the hill, and I'm just slightly further back from them with an overwatch basically, which hopefully keeps me safe. And also allows me to mark and spot targets for the rest of the team. Once targets are spotted, the rest of the team are very good at picking them out. Hopefully. The AI so far, I've found in Arma 3, is pretty good. You know, you can give your troops pretty sensible orders and they'll carry
Papa
it out
Bear,
pretty
this
much
is
as you want
Bravo.
them to.
Update. We're all set here. The village is covered, but we're thin on the ground. Is any further support available?
Negative. None at this time. We're facing the same situation all across the island. Hold that village. Protect our flank. And good luck. Papa Bear out.
Will do. So that was HQ. I just contacted them through the support menu. And that will set into motion the next phase of the mission, hopefully. And now we wait. Got my guys where I need them. I'm hopefully in not a bad position. I've got my...
Bravo. Message. Encore advancing on your grid. They're just minutes away.
Here we go.
Also, be advised, an assault boat just left the base. Bearing due west for now. How copy?
Solid copy, Hawkeye. We'll keep our eyes open. Thanks for the heads up. Out. Okay, get set for contact.
Still got a minute or so, I think. Now the reason I've chosen this position where I'm laying is because I've played this mission a few times before, trying to get the hang of it, and there's a little assault boat comes down the coast and attacks from the coast if you're exposed. So I've got my left flank just covered by that rock. So he's hopefully pretty much going to leave me alone, and I've got this bush which is giving me a little bit of cover. Not cover as in from anyone shooting at me, but just visual cover hopefully. If it kicks off too much and someone picks up in my position, I might have to move from here. But for the time being, hopefully this will do. It's just a case of keeping my eyes peeled up on the horizon. and waiting to spot someone. I've got my rifle. I've got my rifle zeroed at 300 meters, which is roughly from here to the other side of the village up on that hill. Which means when they start coming up and popping their heads up over the top of that hill, I should be able to pick a couple off without having to aim high to account for bullet drop, etc, etc. Should just be able to pinpoint them, take them out. And if not, I've got my other guys.
Man, 300 meters north.
Alright, here we go. So we've got the first target. I'm going to mark it on the map.
Target neutralized.
And that's
Machine
just,
gunner,
here we go.
300 meters north.
800 meters west. Rifleman, 200 meters northwest. Target's down.
So we've got one down. One guy still up there, I think. Here we go. It can be tricky to pick off from here. But like I say, having your scope zeroed properly is a big help.
Target neutralized.
He's down. So there's a couple more teams that are going to come through. No sign of that assault boat yet, which is pretty bloody handy.
300 meters southwest.
Machine gunner, rifleman, 300 meters north.
Ooh, he's down, surely. Oh, come on. Oh! Yeah, I got him though, but
Target neutralized.
we pretty much shot each other.
Rifleman, 300 meters north.
Gonna have
Medic.
to patch up. I wasn't expecting to get shot from that range in that position, to be honest, but
Rifleman, 200 meters north.
that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Fuck, man down.
Sniper, 200 meters north. Rifleman, 200.
Ooh, they got a sniper, that's not good. Oh, I might have to move from this position. Getting peppered with shots now. Let's have a look. Just see his head popping up over the top. There we go.
Reloading.
He's down. That wasn't a bad shot, if I say so myself. Yeah, this isn't a good position anymore. Wasn't bad though, it did the job. Gonna have to find somewhere a little bit higher up and with a bit of cover. Whoa, shit. Maybe not there then. Rocks,
Hostile down. Target neutralized.
turns out rocks protect you from bullets better than trees do. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought?
Soldier, 200 meters north. Soldier, 200 meters north. Sniper, 200 meters
That
north.
tree is right in the way. That's rather annoying.
Gotta reload.
Might have to move up a bit further. That's a shame. I could have got a direct line of sight if it wasn't for that tree then. Might have missed my window. They're going to head down into the village. But that's why I positioned my troops down there. Anyone that I don't manage to pick up on here, or the other guys don't manage to grab, I can see a few bodies laying around up there, then the guys down in the village are going to clear them up, hopefully. Hopefully. You never know. Yeah, I think they've gone down into the village. I could head down myself, but there's kind of defeats the object of placing troops down there, to be honest. If you know, you don't want to be running around trying to do everything yourself. That's kind of the point of having troops and commanding them. You want everyone kind of operating as a team. There you go, which sounds like they're doing. Hey!
Target neutralized.
Job done, surely. Haven't actually completed this mission yet, so it'd be nice to finish up now. Got the speedboat over there, but that hasn't been any trouble at all. On a previous playthrough I managed to snipe the bloke off the back of it, but I wouldn't advise going for that route because it can be a nightmare, and I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off again, to be honest.
Alright, gentlemen, the village is ours!
Ooh.
Papa Bear, this is Bravo.
That's
We've
the boat.
successfully defended Gurna. Over.
Outstanding, Bravo. Dig in and await further orders.
Digging in. Can ignore the boat,
Papa
basically.
Bear to all squads, be advised. Bravo has held Gurna. West flank is secure. Papa Bear out.
There you go. Job done. Mission complete. Bob's your uncle. Nice and easy, that one. Straightforward. Just a case getting your troops in the right position.